Hello there, everybody. It's Thursday. Can you believe it? I'm Rich Osman. This is House of Games. I'm joined by four famous faces all week. One of them, tomorrow, in fact, is going to take away this trophy. What a week we've had so far. Let's meet our four players, shall we? They are Colin Murray, Sally Phillips, Nathan Caton, and Ronnie Ancona. Welcome, one and all. Now, in seat one there's Colin Murray, who won on Monday and Tuesday, but very much yesterday's man, because on Wednesday, Sally Phillips, you won, and you took home the House of Games wheelie luggage.
Yeah, and I've been so thrilled, because everyone told me that's the best prize.
I think it is. Listen, I don't want to do down the prizes we have tomorrow and today, but yeah, it is very much the best prize.
It is a very, very swanky suitcase with lots of compartments and buckles.
Got confidence now? Got momentum?
No, I mean, that was definitely a freak.
That's not true.
Yeah.
She came to my dressing room, she said, "Are you ready for more pain?" This image on air is so different from the reign of terror off air.
Ronnie, second place?
Yes, it's not been a great week for me, my darling angels.
Second
I think
Ronnie,
Ambassador
you were
was
second
there.
place yesterday. So that's good, right?
Second.
So what's to stop you coming first, I would say?
So Nathan and I, we're due a win, right?
You really are due a win. Now, Nathan, a couple of second places, but last place yesterday.
It's
you kind of sat back
winning,
yesterday.
OK? It's about taking part.
Spoken like a true
loser.
Brentford fan.
hey, no need for that Brentford chat. Let's think of it like a football analogy. I'm top four, so that's you.
Oh, yeah, you're caught off Europe. In fact, let's take a look at the weekly leaderboard, shall we?
Oh, let's not.
As it stands at the moment, it's pretty close between all of you. Ronnie 5, Nathan 6, Sally, you have 9, Colin 11. So Colin still out on top of the leaderboards. 2 days to go, double points Friday tomorrow as well.
I feel like, you know, when a third division football team go one up against the Premier League team and then are getting pegged back, and I just need one more goal against the run of play to lift that trophy, and I want that to be today.
But you think Sally is the class of the field?
Absolutely has been from. She's the only consistent, which every round she picks up points. You know, you might get a big moment from Nate the State down there, or I might have a big music round. But you know, it's ebb and flowing with us. We're just pure class here to my left. Pure.
What do you mean? And I've just been relegated.
I realised there, Ronnie, I left you out of that entire conversation.
Sporting analogy.
And now I feel terrible.
I think we're strong in a team, so we should try and get in a team again.
I think that, I mean, I'm just clearly too intellectual for the whole quiz.
Oh,
no, I think the problem is I get so nervy, and I'm paying for that.
Who would like to take a look at today's prizes?
Yes.
There's nothing as good as the luggage, I'm afraid. But listen, there's still some
Oh,
goodies.
I disagree, because I spot a fondue set there.
Oh, you've seen it, Ronnie.
Oh,
You're quite right. There's fondue set, there's the alarm clock, the laundry basket, the yoga mat, and the onesie. Ronnie, going fondue set every day?
Fondue set, please.
Let's do it, shall we? Let's play Thursday's House of Games. 2 wins for Colin, 1 for Sally, who's going to win Thursday's House of Games. We'll find out. Let's play round 1. And it is rhyme time. Fingers on buzzers, please. I'm going to give you 2 questions at a time. The answers rhyme with each other. But what are the answers? Here's your first one. 1990s detective drama starring Richard Griffiths as Henry Crabb and comedy partner of Hugh Laurie. Ronnie.
It's Stephen Fry. It's a pie. Is it?
Might have to time you out, Ronnie.
Pie.
Forgive me. Colin.
Pie in the Sky and Stephen Fry.
Pie in the Sky, Stephen Fry was the answer.
Yes.
Well done. Pie in the Sky and Stephen Fry. Next question. Author of Brighton Rock. X-Men character played by Hugh Jackman. Okay. Yes, Sally.
Graham Greene and Wolverine.
Graham Greene, Wolverine. Oh, beautiful. Well done. That was his secret identity all along. Here are your next questions. What is this? And who is this? Yes, Ronnie.
Trombone Emma Stone.
Trombone Emma Stone. Point to Ronnie. Well done. Trombone Emma Stone. Next one. Long speech given to prevent a bill being passed. And metal handguards worn when fighting. Yes, Colin.
Knuckle duster, filibuster.
Knuckle duster, filibuster.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well played, Colin. Absolutely right. Next one. Who is this? And what is the title of this song? Yes, Colin.
Take on me, Thierry Henry.
Take on me, Thierry Henry. Well played. Absolutely. Nicely done. Take on me by Aha. Final question in this round. Co-writer and star of Bridesmaids. Best friend of Susie Sheep. Sally.
Kristen Wiig, Peppa Pig.
Absolutely right. Well done. Kristen Wiig, Peppa Pig. That's the end of our first round today. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. Thursday's House of Games looks a little bit like this. Nathan yet to get off the mark today. Ronnie, you have 1. Sally, you got 2. Colin Murray, early leader with 3 points. Well played, Colin. Let's move straight along, shall we, and play round 2, which is... Rijkaard Osman's Haus des Spieler. Now, this is a pairs game. The player in last place gets to choose their partner. That's you today, Nathan. Who would you like to play with?
I'm going to stick with Colin.
OK, cool. So, Colin and Ronnie, if you swap places, please. Ronnie and Sally, you are a team once again. Been a very good team so far this week. Nathan and Colin, you're a team as well. Now, in this round, all the questions are in foreign languages.
Oh,
okay?
no.
OK.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got to read them out, Cole. It's worse for me. Let's take a look at your categories. You've got literature, Geschichte, Premie, Joaillerie, Televisie, and Landefreude. Ronnie and Sally, I wonder what you'd like to go for.
Do you want jewellery or prizes? Prizes in Italian or jewellery in French?
Well, French is better for me.
Let's do jewellery then.
But you're...
No, French is fine.
So, quatre, joaillerie. So it is French, and it's French for jewellery. And your question is this. Lequel de ces termes est employé pour décrire la taille d'un diamant de forme rectangulaire avec une table sur le dessus?
Which of these terms is used to describe the cut of a diamond in a rectangular shape with a flat surface on the underneath?
Under the underneath.
So you don't speak French?
Yes.
Let's take a look at your possible answers, shall we? Baguette.
Ah.
Oui. Escargot. Ou croissant.
Baguette.
Baguette.
Oui.
Baguette.
Baguette.
Baguette est
Definitely.
en sera,
Oui.
oui. For the point, is it baguette? Oui, c'est vrai. Un point. Merci bien. Very well done. Gentlemen, you've been talking throughout.
Yeah.
So I presume you have a view on what you'd like to go for?
Is 5 television?
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't make me do Polish.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
OK.
Let's go number 5.
So telewizja. It is Polish, and it's Polish for television.
Thank goodness.
Here we go, strap in. Który jest programów telewizyjnych nie jest serialem animowanym is your question. Your first option is Simpsonowie, Flintstonowie, or Rodzina Soprano.
OK. I think animal would be animation for me.
Yeah.
Right,
And
so
Fabian.
it's not the Soprano. What's Rodzina Soprano? Do you know what that is? I only know the Sopranos.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
But like, I don't know that as an animated series.
In
So what's
English, similar?
Katori and Tyke? Oh, hold on. It's Katori and Tick. Could it be Itchy and Scratchy? So it's The Simpsons.
So Simpson.
Yeah, are you up for that?
Yeah, I am.
The Itchy and Scratchy
Itchy and
show
Scratchy
features in
which
which
animated
animated series? Come on!
So you're going Simpsons. So
on, be
let's
right.
take a look. Is it Itchy Scratchy? Is the answers Simpsonowie? It is incorrect, I'm afraid. Let's take a look at what the actual question was and what the answer was.
No!
That's what
Oh, which of these is
Right.
not an
I
animated?
thought that was I just immediately went not.
I would have 100% gone for which is the oldest animated series, which I
Yeah.
think was the Flintstones. Sally and Ronnie, I wonder if you'd like to choose another category.
I think it's got to be 3.
3.
So Premi you're going for, and that is Italian for awards. Here is your question. In quale città viene assegnato il premio Nobel per la pace?
In what
which city was given the
first
first
Nobel
Nobel
Peace
Peace
Prize?
Prize?
Interesting. Here are your 3 possible answers. Copenhagen,
Oh, well, yeah.
Oslo, Zurich.
It's got to be Oslo. It's got to be
Oslo
Oslo, because
is
it
your
comes
answer?
from Oslo.
So we think Oslo is the answer. So you think, which city was the first Nobel Prize given out? Your answer is Oslo. Is that correct? Oh, I mean, this round, I mean, beautiful. No mucking about at all. Colin and Nathan, let's end this round on a high note, shall we?
Let's just end this round.
You have got one more question to go. Which of these would you like?
Well, if anyone was watching earlier in the week and saw our attempt at emoji books, we're not going near one.
Hell yeah. All right.
So what do you think? 2 or 6? To me, like, the last one could be about anything from geography to food. I've no idea.
That's fine, but I don't know what... 2 has no... doesn't spring out to me at all.
OK, then 6.
You're going to go for 6, which is Landafræði, which is Icelandic for geography.
Oh, no.
Sorry to anyone watching in Reykjavik. Hver þessara borga Hoferaborg Tekkus Fylkis is your question. And your answer is one of these. Dallas, Austin, or Houston?
OK. If it is, which is the capital of Texas, that's interesting. I've done a whole tour, road trip of Texas.
Oh, yeah.
And have been to all 3 of those places. I flew into Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Houston's the main airport. Should we just go Houston, see what happens?
I can tell you that the question is, which of these cities is the state capital of Texas?
Oh,
OK, that is the question in Icelandic. OK, so you said Houston. Let's take a look. What is the state capital of Texas? It is Austin.
Oh, is that the capital?
Austin is the capital, yeah. You know what Americans are like with state capitals. It's always slightly weird places. There you go. Well done if you said Austin at home. Well done if you're Icelandic and said Austin. Actually, no, it's easier if you're Icelandic. So well done if you're not Icelandic and you said Austin. If you're Icelandic, you said Austin. Good, well done anyway. But you know what I mean. Come on, you had a head start. That's the end of that round. Colin and Ronnie, I wonder if you'll swap back, please. Welcome back, Carl. Well played, Sally and Ronnie, in that round. Let's take a look at our scores, shall we? 2 rounds down on Thursday's House of Games. That was a lot of fun.
That was hair-dragging.
Nathan, yet to get off the mark. Ronnie and Colin, you have 3 points each. Sally, out in the lead now with 4 points. Well played, Sally. Nicely done. Let's get straight on and play our next round, shall we? And it is... vowel movement. I'm going to show you... I know, right? I'm going to show you some clues now. You just have to tell me what connects these 4 clues, all right? The only thing is, none of the vowels are the correct vowels. So I've just changed all of the vowels in these clues. So you've got to work out what they are, and then you've got to work out what connects them. So what connects these 4 words? Frag. Note. Yes, Sally.
They're all amphibians.
Are they amphibians? Quick buzzing, they are. Well done. Frag was frog, nout was newt, tide was toad, and axolotl was axolotl. Your next clues are these. What connects these, please? Malwell. Orsanol. Yes, Nathan.
London football teams.
London football teams.
Oh, good.
Oh, well played. Malwell is Millwall, Orsanol is Arsenal, Fulham is Fulham, and Chelsea is Chelsea. Here's your next one. Fingers on buzzers, please. Silly redo. Jam level. Yore Gogoran. Yes, Colin.
Astronauts.
Astronauts. Very well played, yeah. Silly redo, Sally Wright. Jam level, Jim Lovell. You're Gagarin, Yuri Gagarin. And Noel Armstrong, Neil Armstrong. Noel Armstrong's a good name, isn't it?
Very good.
Brilliant.
Name.
Yeah, you don't come across many Armstrongs, do you? You'd remember them if you did. Here's your next set of clues. Pataniska. Riga. Yes, Colin.
It's a pasta.
Is it pasta?
Oh.
It is not, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry. Morinuro.
Oh.
And Corbanoro. Sally.
Pasta sauces.
Pasta sauces is the answer we were looking for. Pataniska was puttanesca, Riga is ragu, Morinoro is marinara, and Corbanoro is carbonara. Here's your next set of clues. Gardan Brawn. Yes, Nathan.
Prime ministers.
Are they prime ministers? They are prime ministers. UK prime ministers. Gardan Braun, Gordon Brown, Doved Comeron, David Cameron, Bears Janssen, Boris Johnson, and Tony Blair. It's Tony Blair. What connects these, please? Tubu, Elno, Rodias, Fabile. Colin.
Is it bones?
Is it bones? Absolutely right. Well worked out. Tibia, ulna, radius, and fibula. Very nicely done. Final question in this round. What connects these? Pooh. Oh, Sally going early.
Rivers.
Is it rivers? Not. Yes, Nathan.
I'm going to guess Teletubbies.
I mean, that's the other option, isn't it? Is it Teletubbies? It is Teletubbies. Pooh was Poe, Lulu is Lala, Dapsy is Dipsy, and Tonky Wonky is Tinky Winky. That's the end of that round. Let's take a look at what it has done to the scores. 3 rounds down on Thursday's House of Games. Very close once again today. Oh. Nathan and Ronnie, you have 3 points each. Colin, you got 5. Sally, just still in the lead with 6 points. Well played. Very, very close today. 3 points between everybody and 2 rounds to go. Our penultimate round today is... And the answer isn't. Now, I'm going to ask each of you a question. There'll be 4 possible answers. OK? 1 will be the correct answer. The other 3 will be answers written by your opponents to try and fool you. OK? If you get the correct answer, you score a point. Otherwise, you're going to give a point to one of your opponents.
Wow.
OK, Colin, your question is this. What is used to simulate the sound of a farm gate opening and closing on the radio programme The Archers? OK? You got 1 correct answer, and the other 3 were written by Sally, Nathan, and Ronnie. Is it halloumi, snippet of Chewbacca, is it an ironing board, or is it a hinge?
Well, I think due to the fact that we have 3 very funny people,
Yeah.
that I'm going to rule out halloumi and snippet of Chewbacca, because I think that's comedy license. So they're right. I'd have Ronnie down for halloumi, Sally for Chewbacca. A hinge is obviously too obvious, so I'm going to go ironing board.
You're going to go ironing board. What do you think at home? You agree with Colin? Disagree? So, Colin, you're saying ironing board. Have you just scored a point, or have you just given a point away? Is ironing board the correct answer?
It's huge, this.
It is the correct answer. Well played. Nicely done. You thought halloumi was Ronnie, is that right?
Sally.
It was Sally. Sniffed of Chewbacca.
Oh, wow.
Nathan. And hinge was Ronnie.
Because I'm not that funny. Oh, yeah.
Sally, here's your question with 4 possible answers. In a 2017 TV interview, actor Matthew Perry admitted to beating up which future public figure whilst at grade school? Was it Justin Trudeau, Owen Wilson, Matt LeBlanc, or Andrew Cuomo?
Well, I think Justin Trudeau, I think, is too young, so I think he's in his 30s. So I think it's going to be Andrew Cuomo.
Ruling out the other 2 was...
I mean, they just feel a bit, like, less amusing. Andrew Cuomo.
I'm going to go for Governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo.
Just because that's a better story.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you think at home? Do you agree with Sally, disagree? Has Sally just scored herself a point, or has she given away a point at a crucial time? Is Andrew Cuomo the correct answer?
No.
It's not. What was the correct answer? Justin Trudeau was the correct answer. So who have you given a point to at this crucial point? Colin. Well done, Colin.
I thought Justin Trudeau was in his 30s.
I think
No, he's
in
48.
his 40s.
Yeah,
40s,
yeah, he's properly...
Well, there we go.
And Matthew Perry went to school in Canada, so that's the correct answer. Who wrote Owen Wilson? That was Ronnie, and Matt LeBlanc was Nathan. And Nathan, it is now your turn.
OK.
Question for you. 4 answers. 1 of them is correct. It's been a very good round for Colin so far. In 2013, a match between Salisbury City and Chester was interrupted for what non-football related reason?
Oh, gosh.
1 correct answer, 3 answers made up by your opponents. Attack by crows. Oh, please be that. A parachutist landed on the pitch. Please be that. Swarm of bees. I'd take all of these so far. Or streaker. I mean, literally all 4 work.
Oh, OK.
What do we think?
Attacked by crows just seems... I would have heard of that. That just seems like something from like a horror film or something. Parachutes land on the pitch. That's possible.
Yeah?
Swarm of bees, possibly.
Yeah.
Streaker just seems like, nah, too easy. I don't think it's crows. I'm leaning away from Streaker.
Which is a wise thing to do.
Parachutes or swarm of bees? You know what? For some reason, I'm leaning towards swarm of bees. I don't know, is that because I'm a Brentford fan? I don't know.
What's so different between swarm of bees and attacked by crows? It's basically...
Don't try and double bluff.
Oh.
Hey, mate, come on now.
Someone's showing her hand there.
I'm going to go for swarm of bees.
You know, for swarm of bees, what do you think at home? Do you agree with Nathan? Disagree? Let's take a look. Nathan,
no.
have you scored a point? Have you given away a point? You've given away a point. What was the actual
Colin?
answer? A parachute has landed on the pitch. So who have you given a point to? Colin again.
Oh,
He's 3 from 3.
So glad you got that bees, because as soon as you come up with like Brentford, it's subconsciously you'll go swarm of bees.
Oh, you know me too well.
The other answers, attacked by crows, was Sally, as I think we knew from what you saying. But
No.
That's a bit like being attacked by crows, isn't it?
I put Streaker because I'm
Streaker.
just not that funny.
There you go. Ronnie, last chance to not give Colin a point in this round.
gosh.
Colin, 4 out of 4 would be quite something. Here's your question. In 2017, Mel Brooks described which staple of British television as crazy and nuts? Is it EastEnders? The Great British Bake Off?
Oh, God.
Monty Python's Flying Circus? Or The One Show? Which of those?
I mean, that is pretty random, isn't it? I mean, it could be... I love Mel Brooks, but... I mean, I know he loves Monty Python's Flying Circus. I know he does. But is that just got to be too obvious, hasn't it?
I agree. I think that's too obvious.
The Great British Bake Off is incredibly popular in the States. EastEnders. Would he really watch EastEnders now? I really don't think. I mean, it could be like a trick that
What are we going to go for, Ronnie?
OK, I'm going to say... I think I've got this wrong, but I'm going to say The One Show because it's the sort of thing that perhaps he could have been on at some point and said, but Colin's now smiling and drooling.
No, I just nodded my head with your reasoning.
I'm going to say The One Show.
I'm going to go with The One Show. What do you think at home? Do you agree with Ronnie on that? The One Show. Did Mel Brooks describe that as crazy and nuts? Have you scored a point or given a point away?
I've given it away. I always do.
You scored a point. Well done. It was The One Show.
That's not...
Absolutely right. And he was talking about the segues between happy and sad items that they do on The One Show. EastEnders was Nathan, Great British Bake Off was Sally, and Colin, Monty Python. I wonder why you tutted when I said I don't think it's Monty Python's Flying Circus.
I know.
Sorry. Well played, Ronnie. Congratulations. Nice end to the round. Colin, you don't quite get 4 out of 4, but 3 out of 4 is not bad going.
Got close.
So on Monday, Colin was our champion. On Tuesday, Colin was our champion. Wednesday, it was Sally. Who's going to win on Thursday, I wonder? Let's take a look at our leaderboard. Here's how we're looking. Very good round, that, for Colin. Nathan, you have 3. Ronnie, you got 4. Sally, you got 6. Colin Murray goes into Answer Smash with a 2-point lead. Well played, Colin. Ooh, is that going to be enough? Let's play Answer Smash. 2-point lead, Colin.
No.
That's a dangerous lead to have.
I don't think it's going to be enough.
Point for a correct answer, point off. Don't forget for an incorrect answer. Here's your first category, and it is cosmetics. So there'll be a clue and there'll be cosmetic below, but can you please smash them together? Here's your first one. Best of luck, everyone. Released in 1995, which was the first James Bond film to star Pierce Brosnan? Yes, Colin.
Golden eyeshadow.
Golden eyeshadow?
Oh, yeah.
What a lovely start to Answer Smash from Colin Murray. Well played, Golden eyeshadow. Here's your next one.
I was just thinking that was blusher.
What is the first name of the author of the His Dark Materials series? Yes, Ronnie.
Phil Lipsalve.
Phil Lip Salve? Phil Lip Balm. Phil Lip Balm. Absolutely. Yeah, of course. Of course.
that's
You're getting a lip balm for Lip Salve.
Yeah.
Here's your next one. What clear fluid found in blood shares its name with a defunct type of flat-screen television? Yes, Nathan.
Plasmascara.
Plasmascara? Nicely done. Nathan, sharing the points around. Plasma mascara becomes plasmascara. Next category. TV presenters. So there'll be a clue, there'll be a TV presenter below. Smash these together, please. Which single by Macy Gray reached the top 10 of the UK chart in 1999? Colin.
I try Iridian.
I try Rillian? Incorrect, I'm afraid. Yes, Nathan.
I Trilon clock.
Rylan there, so I Trylan is the right answer. I Trylan Clark. Neil, well played, Nathan. Point off, Colin.
I know.
Yeah. Next one. Which 1972 film starring Dick Emery has a title taken from his famous catchphrase? Yes, Colin.
Erika Johnson, The Bosses.
Erika Johnson, The Buses is incorrect.
why
I'm
am I
afraid you
buzzing in
lose
even?
a point. I know, I don't know why you're buzzing in.
Oh,
Could be all important if someone wants to go for it.
oh.
So I tell you. Ooh, you are awful, Rika Johnson. Oh, you are awful, Rika Johnson. Well done if you said that one at home. Your next category is... Thursday's done. Thursday is
No
done.
idea.
Colin threw away a couple of points in that round.
Idiot.
Very interesting. Now, Colin is a two-time champion. Sally won yesterday. Who has won today's House of Games, I wonder? Thursday's champion is... Colin Murray by
again.
a point. Look at that.
Very
2 points between the lot of you. Colin, you've won a third day.
Wow.
Congratulations. It means you won a third prize as well. I wonder which of these you would like to take. Come on, there's a fondue set.
And that's
Why don't
why...
you take the fondue set and give it to Ronnie?
Oh, what a lovely idea.
Negotiation.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Caligula.
I'm not trading the suitcase for anything. Nothing.
Really? Not even a fondue set?
Not even a fondue set.
Not even a fondue set
No.
and a salt and pepper shaker?
No.
Not even
No.
a fondue set, a salt and pepper shaker and
Oh, no.
a house coat?
No. Ooh.
OK, I will have for Ronnie the fondue set.
Oh, how lovely. Colin Murray wins the fondue set for Ronnie and Kona. Well played, Colin. Double points Friday tomorrow. It's our last day together. We're going to find our champion. We're going to give away our trophy. Shall we look at the leaderboard going into that day?
Do we have to look?
We do, Ronnie. I'm so sorry. Contractually, you've signed a contract. You've got to look at the leaderboards. Here's how we're looking. Ronnie, you have 7. Nathan, you have 8. Sally, you have 12. But Colin takes a lead into that final day with 15 points. Double points Friday, 8 points for a win, 6 for second, and so on. We're going to give away the trophy tomorrow. I look forward to that very much. Look forward to seeing all of you here, same time, same place. See you as well, same time, same place, on the House of Games.
I'm going to use it as a suitcase.
Yeah.
It's lovely.